state governments in Nigeria is the Universal Basic Education Act. That is a compulsory Basic Education Act. Since 2004, that law has made education free and compulsory from primary to junior secondary school in our country. Unfortunately, because that law is not enforced, not less than 15 million of our youths are roaming the streets. So this organization holds it a duty, and we can work together to pick those children who are selling on the street, who are trading on the street, so that we can take them to school and force state government to make provision for them in all the states of the Federation. The other point I also wish to make is that this body must go out, mobilize our youths. I'm happy the Director General of NOAA is here. You must enlighten our people. Our people suffer from a lot of ignorance. It is so bad that the youths are being used now to stage demonstrations in support of corruption. This must never happen in our country again. Those who have stolen the wealth of our country should not be allowed to use part of the money to rent crowds to demonstrate and embarrass the National Assembly when they have indicted those who are not fit to be at the ends of affairs in our country. So I'm challenging this organization. I'm challenging the Peace Corps to assist our youth, because you want to reorientate them. Right now, in some of our universities, where vice chancellors are under investigation, staff and students have been mobilized to demonstrate against the investigation of such people. Our country is broke. Our country is in recession. We are looking for money to run our institutions. The little that has been given is being criminally diverted, and we are having demonstrations by the youth. The other point I want to make, many of our distinguished senators and legislators all over the country went through a tutelage when they were in the higher schools, tertiary institutions. Today, most student unions in our country have been proscribed by vice chancellors and provosts of colleges that do not want the youth to ask questions. Please, Peace Corps, you must go out there and let us work together to challenge the illegal proscription of student unions in any part of the country. Please, this is how many of our people, our leaders, were trained. The final one. J.F. Kennedy said in 1960, if our system, if a free society cannot protect the many who are poor, it cannot save the rich who are few. If a free society cannot protect the poor who are many, it cannot save the rich who are few. And that is what is already going on in our country. The rich are crying in our country. We are witnessing kidnapping by the youth. We are witnessing militancy by the youth. And we are witnessing terrorism by the youth. Please, Peace Corps of Nigeria, you have told the whole world, and you are asking us to give you a law so that you can empower our youth to be progressive-minded and to contribute positively to the development of our country. Please let us work together, and I want to assure you, as long as we continue to tread the path of peace, justice, and integrity, I'm going to continue to give my full legal services to you without taking money. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for. Please, we can do better for him, please. He has been there with some unique qualities of this great man, that he will speak when no one will speak. Thank you very much, Femi Falana, NCN. A round of applause for him once again. In the house here tonight, we'd like to recognize the presence of a music merchant. Chris Morgan is in the building. Chris Morgan, you are welcome here this afternoon. And now to take us further, would like to have the remark of very distinguished guests here this evening, and to
once more, can we please put our hands together for the guests, please? We are going to the next item on this very program, which is the key, which is the goodwill message. And to do this, I want to most respectfully request
the #1 man of the Peace Corps of Nigeria, talking about Ambassador Dixon, to respectfully invite the father of the day, Barrister Solomon Selkap Dalong, the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports Development, to please come forward and give his goodwill message. Once more, can we please put our hands together for him?
The chairman of the occasion, distinguished senators of the Federal Republic here present, honorable members of the House of Representatives, Federal Republic of Nigeria here present, the guest speaker, senior comrade, the senior advocate of Nigeria, our leader, Femi Falana, other eminent and distinguished Nigerians, invited guests, distinguished uninvited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. Mr. Chairman, there is a masquerade in my society. The masquerade can dance wonderfully, but it only dances 5 minutes every year. And so it remains the most popular masquerade in our society. Because for you to see the dance, you must be within the time frame of 5 minutes. And one amazing thing about this masquerade is that once it has finished dancing for 5 minutes, every persuasion to return it to the stage, it will refuse until the preceding year. So I think the Nigerian Peace Corps must borrow a leaf from this masquerade if they must remain very popular. Mr. Chairman, permit me to talk to my people. Great Nigerian youth, overconscious Nigerian youth, I want to yarn. I want to talk. I will vibrate. I will scatter. Great. Thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, we are indeed grateful to the National Assembly for making it possible to legislate the Nigerian Peace Corps. It is a significant milestone in the history of youth development in Nigeria. It is also very important because it will go a long way to assert some of the excruciating challenges our youths are facing. The young people in Nigeria have over the years been neglected. This neglect had calibrated to a stage where even what belongs to them rightfully is usually taken. I do remember in this country of ours, there was a time a youth leader of a political party was 62 years. Meaning that myself, who is 52 years, will be a youth in the next 10 years.